I just wanted to come on here just to do a quick video. I wasn't planning on coming on here. Just kind of at home right now, getting ready for the holiday to celebrate the 4th of July with family, with friends. Well, mainly with family. So I wasn't planning on coming on here, so I'm just really in a very relaxed mode. And but I did want to come on real quick because I was thinking about this, and I've been actually thinking about this topic a lot a lot more lately than usual, although I have thought about this topic from time to time. And I think lately, just because I'm experiencing it in my life, I'm tend to be more focused on it, and almost to the point of obsession. I would say it's a fascinating topic. It's a topic that is very popular. It's a very popular topic, and the topic is on narcissism. And I've heard about narcissism, for some time now, and I've studied it. I've experienced it, no doubt. And I think it's a fascinating topic because with all of the research that I've done and all of the just endless amounts of, almost to the point of investigating just this topic, it seems so elusive to me. It seems like it's just something that you can't really grasp. You can't get a handle on it. And the people that have this kind of behavior are really, I think, fascinating individuals, in the sense that the research on it is so just down to the detail of describing this personality, and just how this person that exhibits this behavior is so it just so lines up with all of the research and all of the details, just down to the behaviors and the patterns. And it's to the point where it's predictable. You can almost predict the person's next step. And but yet at the same time, it's so incredibly difficult and painful to experience this, and to be in a relationship with this type of person. And it almost seems there's almost a hopelessness that comes with this topic, because unless my personal belief is, unless there's a divine intervention, unless there's some just white lightning experience that happens in somebody's life that has this characteristic, it seems like it's almost how do I say it? It seems like this person is doomed, quite frankly. It seemed that the person that exhibits this behavior, even the person that is in relationship, whether it's a coworker, or whether it's a family member, or whether it's a spouse, or whatever you have it, whatever, whatever it is, it's it's almost as if the it's just a hopeless situation unless there's a divine intervention and there's just really this white light experience or revelation that comes over this individual to awaken them to what it is that they're doing and how people are experiencing them. And it's very sad. And I think not only for the person that, like I said, that has this behavior, but for the person that is in relationship to the narcissist. Um, it's in a way, it's just very sad all around. And there's like a grieving that you have to do, when you really wake up to the fact one day that you realize that you're in a relationship with this person. And unless you really do the work of getting the help that you need to know how to be with this person and know how to handle this person and the tools to really have in place. And it just seems like it's a hopeless cause. And that's one of the reasons why I find it so fascinating and intriguing, is because it is it almost seems like it's a very despairing situation. um and I won't get into my personal details on, but I've experienced this across the board, in work situations and family situations, and really close family relationships. And it's just very sad. It's very sad to see just how many people are struggling with this. And I'm thankful for the awareness and coming across all of the information and finding all the tools, to deal with this. And especially in an age and day like today, where you have so many people on social media, on YouTube, on, just the endless and endless and endless amounts of information, and people that really know what they're talking about, and counselors and individuals that really know how to handle this particular topic, and just to speak into your life. Pastors, I know I've been blessed with so many, Pastor R.C. Blakes, and Cassandra Mack, and just all of the narcissist YouTube channels that are just, there's just such a endless amount of information, and people that are really speaking on this topic. And I'm really grateful for, because I don't know where I would be today if I didn't have, all the information and all the knowledge that I've gained, and all the tools that I have in my toolbox to deal with this. It's very painful. It's a very, very painful topic to deal with, this topic of narcissism. And, like I said, I wasn't planning on coming on here and sharing. I was just really relaxing, as you can see. I'm just kind of hanging around, vegging out around the house, like I said, getting ready for the holiday, for the July 4th. And I've just been really thinking of this topic a lot more, just recently, going through my own experiences. And I just kind of wanted to come on here and just document something, from, my thoughts, and, like I said, my experiences. And I'm just really very, very intrigued by it all. And I'll probably do more videos on this, as I, ponder it more, as I think about it, as I, really just process, my own experiences and what I've gone through and how I've handled it, and how I've come out victorious on the other side, because I really have had so many people that have helped me. Like I said, counselors, pastors, mentors, not just on here on YouTube, but in my personal life, and just really thankful, and I think this is one of the painful things in life that I've had to go through and that I've had to experience in my personal life. And there's a lot of healing for me. The more that I talk about it, the more that I research it, the more that I implement the tools that I learn. I'm just incredibly grateful, for such resources, especially with such a devastating narcissism is just, it's a devastating thing to have to go through. And unless you've gone through it, I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. It's like I said, probably, and I've been through a lot of things in my life, a lot of trauma, a lot of grief, a lot of despair, a lot of depression. I've been in very, very dark places in my life, and have come out victorious by the grace of God. But this is just one of the things, and probably because I would think that I'm still going through it is probably why there's so much pain attached to it and grief. Although I am detached from it, I have set my boundaries. I have focused on my self-care. I've done what I've needed to do to take care of myself, to not allow this to do what it's really intended to do, which I believe is ultimately just to destroy a person, really. I mean, there's no way around it. I mean, it's just it is what it is. It's just point blank. It's just, this thing is really meant to destroy an individual on every level, I believe, on mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. I mean, I could see how people really can take their life over this type of abuse. And it is nothing less than anything less than abuse. It's emotional. It's, I've heard that people have actually killed themselves over this, and it's like what they say, the narcissist's way of getting away with murder without actually committing murder. It's just awful, awful. Um, but anyway, like I said, I just wanted to come on here and just share a little bit about it. And like I said, I wasn't planning on it, but I'll come back and I'll definitely share more on this topic as I feel inspired, and just to share, like I said, maybe more in detail of my personal experience, and the tools that I have used to implement, my own personal growth and healing through this topic. So yeah, um, just wanted to share that. So that's it, and say goodbye for now.